Hello, this is Elaine from Elaine's Creations, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this Christmas surprise poinsettia explosion box. So here's the top of the box. It's got some poinsettias on it using the Poinsettia Dies. So here are the Poinsettia Dies. They're part of the Poinsettia bundle, and if you purchase them with the stamp set, you get 10% off. But I use these dies right here, the 3 poinsettias, layered them on top of each other, and then the 2 poinsettia leaves, and then the berries. So when you open up the box, you untie the ribbon and you take off the top. Then it opens like this. Super fun. So we are going to start with the bottom layer. So the bottom layer is a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock, and it is scored at 4 and 8 on both sides, 4 and 8. And then I use the 12 Tidings Designer Series paper, and these are all cut to 3 3/4. So you're going to cut 4 of them. So this first piece here is using 2 die sets. The first one is the North Pole Wonder dies. It's this die right here. And the second one is using the In the Pines dies, the 2 using the tree. For the corners, I cut out a heart die. It's a previous Stampin' Up! Die that is retired. And I traced around it generally, and then I cut. Before that, I scored on the diagonal. So I drew a line from the point to the corner, and then you can use a ruler and your bone folder, and you can score a line right there. And that is what is going to allow you to fold the pieces in like that. All right, so for this next panel right here, I use the Wreath Builder dies. I used Pear Pizzazz and Garden Green. And I used the Layering Circle dies, the second largest circle, in Very Vanilla. And I stamped Merry Christmas. And I also used the Wonderful Gem dies and use the Take Your Pick tool. And so I did 1 large, and then I did 2 small. I did a new pack here. And I did them around the wreath. Just some fun added texture to this wreath. For the next panel, I used the Snowman stamp set. Let's see what it's called. Snow Wonder stamp set. And I used the snowman and the trees here. So I stamped the trees, and then I used my water painter to color in a little bit of Pool Party back there and behind him. And then I stamped in Memento Black ink and cut out the snowman with the coordinating Snow Time dies. So here's the snowman. and I colored with blends his scarf and his hat and the little holly. And then the last panel on this 12 by 12, I also used the wreath builder in Pear Pizzazz and Garden Green. And I again used the North Pole dies and stamp set. So I stamped the sleigh right here and cut it out with the dies. And then used the blends, the real red blends, to color the sleigh. All right, the next panel is a piece of Very Vanilla. Move this panel, move the ribbon. And this is a 10.5 by 10.5 piece of cardstock, Very Vanilla. And it's scored at 3.5 and 7 on both sides. So then you turn it 90 degrees and you score it again, 3.5 and 7. And then you are going to make cuts on every side. So you're going to cut here, and then you're going to rotate it 90, then you're going to cut there, and you're going to rotate it 90, then you're going to cut there, and so forth. And then these flaps are going to be folded over the other way, this way, so you got that nice edge there. And they're going to make these pockets right here. And then the triangular pieces that you will cut off from the third layer will be placed on top as a layer. And then I've cut out some 12 tidings, 3¼ by 3¼ that you'll lay down first. You'll add some adhesive here at the bottom of your triangle. Fold it as your pocket, add this layer on top, then you will have tags that you will add to the pocket, and these will be your little tags for your pocket. And so here's the tags, and then you'll add some ribbon, some of this ribbon to the top of the tags. So I left 2 tags blank so you could write something, and I'm going to put those in opposite. And then I stamped from the Wrapped in Christmas stamp set. I stamped Let the Joy of the Season Fill Your Heart, and then a little something for you. And you can sign your name there or something. So got all these fun little pockets on this layer. Okay. And then for the last layer, the third layer, this is a 9 by 9, and it's scored at 3 and 6 on both sides. So turn it 90 degrees, 3 and 6, both sides. And then I have cut it differently. So this one I have cut the flaps on opposite sides. So I cut the flaps this side and this side. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold the flaps. You're going to put adhesive just on the bottom here, and you're going to fold this flap, and then adhesive just on the bottom there, and then you're going to fold that flap, and it's going to make this pocket. Oops, but first you got to decorate the pocket. So decorate this pocket first with some Twill Tidings paper before you adhere this piece, and then decorate that. So don't forget to decorate the pocket first. And then you have this little 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 piece that you can write a little note on there inside for the pockets. And then the opposite, right here, they just get some Twill Tidings. And then I stamped a sentiment here in the middle. Friends and family are the truest gifts of Christmas. And then I stamped some circles. These are also from the Wrapped in Christmas stamp set. Surround yourself in the love of the season and may your days be merry. And then there's the friends and family. So we used a lot of stamps in this set. And then of course the same thing on the other side over there. So we'll put this back together. Whoop. And then you put this all together, and if you want to, you can adhere this down, and I would do this, but since I'm having an in-person class, I want people to be able to take out the layers and see the layers and have the layers on different tables. But I would adhere the layers down. So I would go ahead and put some adhesive right there in the middle, and then stick this layer right down there in the center and stick that down. And then I would put some adhesive here in the middle, and I would stick this layer down right in the middle there. And then you can put your gift in here, put your gift right in there, and then go ahead and use your fingers to fold all those little hearts inside, and your gift can fit in here, because you can tuck all these things to the side like that. And then you've got your beautiful top. And the top is a piece of 6 1/4 by 6 1/4, scored at 1 1/8 on all 4 sides, from all 4 sides. And then you put the Twill Tidings paper. It's 1 inch on all sides. 1 inch by, let's see here real quick. 1 inch by 3 1/4. And then this is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 on top. And then of course the lovely poinsettias and the beaded pearls. Love the beaded pearls. And then you just place this right on top. Fits like a glove. Fits snug like a glove. Snug as a bug. And then you wrap when you attach your ribbon, only attach it to the top, by the way. Just so you know. Just don't, attach your ribbon only to the top. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to open your box, right? If you attach it to the side, you can't open your box. So just wrap your ribbon around, and then you can tie a cute little knot. And then I always tie my bows upside down. It seems to work out the best. And you can tie your pretty bow. And there you have your beautiful explosion Christmas poinsettia box. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you would like a kit, just let me know, and I can send one out to you. Just contact me. Let's see, there we go, at Elaine at elainescreations.net. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.